Well, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having an amazing and blessed day today. Here it is Friday. We made it end of the week. Some of us might be like, yay, and some of us might be like, oh my gosh, already? I have still a million things to do. That's kind of how I feel. But anyway, here we are, Galatians chapter 1, still working on Galatians chapter 1, and we're going to finish the chapter today and start chapter 2 next week. So I hope you join me with that. And so we'll just get right into it. Galatians 1:16 through 24 here. Immediately after my calling, without consulting anyone around me, and without going up to Jerusalem to confer with those who were apostles, long before I got away to Arabia. Later, I returned to Damascus, but it was 3 years before I went up to Jerusalem to compare stories with Peter. I was there only 15 days, but what days they were, except for our master's brother James, I saw no other apostles. I am telling you the absolute truth. So Paul here is establishing that he is not a copy of a copy of a copy. Peter didn't get somebody saved and they went out and got him saved, or three people down the line got him saved, and he heard the message between all those people, and then eventually went to Peter and got the real message. No, he got saved by Jesus. Jesus came to him and he got saved directly from Jesus, and the message and the belief system that Paul had came directly from Jesus, and that's really vastly important. And then it goes on, 21. Then I began my ministry in the region of Syria and Cilicia. After all that time and activity, I should probably put it up there for you guys to see it. After all that time and activity, I was still unknown to the face among the Christian church in Judea. There was only this report that the man who once persecuted us is now preaching the very message he used to try to destroy. The response was to recognize and worship God because of me. So this is really, he was separating himself from what was going on in Jerusalem. And here's the thing. In Jerusalem, Peter and the disciples were pretty much trying to make Christianity Judaism 2.0, and they were trying to add Jesus onto change Judaism to Christianity. Now, so that's what they were trying. They're trying to change Judaism to Christianity. When Paul was fully understanding that there was no comparison to Judaism or Christianity, they were completely different faith systems. And one was a works righteousness. You got the law, you got the rabbinical teachings, and you tried to do them. Versus Christianity is that you believe in Jesus Christ, and because you believe, you are righteous. And that's really what the whole rest of this book is talking about in Galatians, is a works righteousness versus faith righteousness. And I read this book, and I a long time ago, I just didn't understand where the Jewish people were today in their religion and how they went from Old Testament to where they are today. So I asked a friend of mine who was Jewish, and he recommended this book, and I think it was like the 9 Points of Judaism. And it was a fascinating read. It was a great read, really enlightened me. But that rabbi understood Christianity better than most Christians, because Christianity in itself is based on faith, that we believe God and that is credited to us as righteousness, versus working really hard and trying to do these things and then trying to be righteous. So what's the difference? Well, that's huge. And it doesn't mean just because you believe and then whatever. If you truly believe God, you will walk in righteousness. Will we stumble? Yes. Will we fail? Yes. But we will truly try. If we believe, we will do. And that's really the difference. And we're going to get into this as chapter 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 go on. It's a whole bunch. So I hope you join me on Monday as we get into chapter 2 of Galatians. That's when we really start hitting hitting hard all the good and amazing belief systems that Paul is trying to lay out. So have an amazing weekend. We will talk to you